Most men pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that they hurry past it. Don't forget to love yourself. Marriage brings one into fatal connection with custom and tradition, and traditions and customs are like the wind and the weather, altogether incalculable. Love is the expression of the one who loves, not of the one who is loved. Those who think they can love only the people they prefer do not love at all. Love discovers truths about individuals that others cannot see. To cheat oneself out of love is the most terrible deception. It is an eternal loss for which there is no reparation, either in time or in eternity. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly one you'll never have. The highest and most beautiful things in life are not to be heard about, nor read about, nor seen, but, if one will, are to be lived. Life has its own hidden forces which you can only discover by living. People commonly travel the world over to see rivers and mountains, new stars, garish birds, freak fish, grotesque breeds of human. They fall into an animal stupor that gapes at existence, and they think they have seen something. Listen to the cry of a woman in labor at the hour of giving birth. Look at the dying man's struggle at his last extremity, and then tell me whether something that begins and ends thus could be intended for enjoyment. Trouble is the common denominator of the living. It is the great equalizer. There are, as is known, insects that die in the moment of fertilization. So it is with all joy. Life's highest, most splendid moment of enjoyment is accompanied by death. The more a man can forget, the greater the number of metamorphoses which his life can undergo. The more he can remember, the more divine his life becomes. Old age realizes the dreams of the youth. Look at Dean Swift. In his youth he built an asylum for the insane. In his old age he himself was an inmate. The truth is snare. You cannot have it without being caught. You cannot have the truth in such a way that you can catch it, but only in such a way that it catches you. Patience is necessary, and one cannot reap immediately where one has sown. If you don't have many friends, that means you have a lot of life experience. During the first period of a man's life, the greatest danger is not to take the risk. It is essential, in relationships and all tasks, that we concentrate only on what is most significant and important. Once you label me, you negate me. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. Boredom is the root of all evil, the despairing refusal to be oneself. Because of its tremendous solemnity, death is the light in which passions, both good and bad, become transparent, no longer limited by outward appearances. Personality is only ripe when a man has made the truth his own. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought which they seldom use.